Caitlin.
Yes.
I got to quiz you on something that you have been reporting all morning.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. This is some thick Chicago air we are experiencing today. So the air quality alert, what can you tell us about what is happening outside?
So yesterday around lunchtime, we got hit with our air quality alert expanding into Chicago. So yesterday morning, it was just Wisconsin and Michigan because of wildfire smoke coming out of Canada. But the models were showing that the smoke was actually going to be moving out today. So it's not going to look quite as hazy today because of the wildfire smoke, but high levels of ozone close to ground. So today we're cranking up the heat, higher humidity. So the ozone is going to be elevated. So we do have this air quality alert for the rest of the day until midnight tonight. But it's really for sensitive groups.
Okay.
So if you have asthma, for very young children, for the elderly, heart or lung conditions, you just want to take it easy outside. Just don't overexert yourself. So it's not really for everyone, but just know that if you do have breathing ailments, you shouldn't expose yourself if you can help it. So again, ozone is going to be elevated today. I'm reading actually some notes here. The air quality index hit 137 Monday afternoon. Okay.
I'm guessing that's high.
And
or low quality. Not good quality, whatever the not good means.
It's high and not good. So it looks like N95s could help you. I guess I would just recommend that.
The N95 mask. Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Do you still have those in your house?
I think I have a couple.
Yeah. So anyway, by tomorrow, I mean, hopefully we don't get this air quality alert expanded into tomorrow.
Do we have any? I know whenever you say high pressure, I always get a smile on my face because I'm not a fan of the humidity. Like some people thrive better than others. My wife's like, "Oh, it's so good for my skin." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sweating."
Yes.
Is there any high pressure or
Can I tell you
non-humid
something?
days in sight?
Later this week, we're going to be in the 70s.
Oh my gosh.
Friday is going to be in the 70s,
Yes.
and it'll be dry and sunny.
Oh, that's
it's going to be
wheelhouse.
crisp outside
That's my
Thursday
wheelhouse.
and Friday. But we do have a couple thunderstorms to get through first. So your question is, the answer is no.
We've got a little work to do beforehand.
Absolutely. We got low pressure moving through, and actually tomorrow evening we're talking about the chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms.
Okay.
And then some thunderstorms possible on a Thursday, but that's going to be our cool day starting on Thursday, Friday. This weekend back to the 80s with more storms.
Okay.
I just did the weather.
Well, hey, that's
just to give
that's
you
your day
clue
job.
you in.
That's your day job.
Sure.
And you do it very
This is
well.
my night job.
All right, Caitlin, one of my summer traditions, and I always tend to wind up going on like a super, super hot and humid day, Six Flags. All right, Theo, I didn't know this till he got a little older. He is not afraid of roller coasters, okay? He went on all the tough roller coasters at Six Flags. So a few weeks ago, he went on Goliath, which is...
Okay.
Oh, wait, what did Gabby go on? The Wrath of Rakshasa.
Yeah.
He didn't go on that one, I will say.
Did it look too scary? Was the line too long?
I got to talk to him. I think he met the height requirement, but said,
Who was watching your kids, by the way?
That's a perfect segue into this.
It was your parents.
My parents, yes.
took
That's
them to
why I
Six
came
Flags?
back before
They
Maggie.
took
No.
them to Six
Didn't
Flags?
take him to Six Flags.
Oh.
But speaking of that,
Yeah.
there is a new policy at Six Flags, and this is incidents do happen from time to time at Six Flags where people get a little bit rough and rowdy after hours there. Not after hours, but after the sun goes down late in the day.
Yes.
So Six Flags Great America in Gurnee is now requiring teenagers under the age of 17 to be accompanied by an adult chaperone after 4 p.m. and that chaperone has to be at least 21 years old. Now, I was kind of reading through some of the notes we had going on internally yesterday in the newsroom. They didn't make anyone available to talk about kind of why yesterday, but they've released in a statement saying the policy is about creating, this is their wording, a safer and more enjoyable environment for all guests, particularly after recent concerns about disruptive behavior. Again, chaperones have to be over 21. There can be one chaperone for 10 guests, so that's... I don't think this is that strict.
The older brother is going to come and take all these kids.
To me, this does not seem unreasonable.
But to me, it doesn't make sense because do they employ 16-year-olds? What if there's a 16-year-old working the ride after that time?
Oh, this doesn't apply to the employees, though, Kate.
But that's why it doesn't make sense.
Right? Because you're saying because there's employees that are under the age of the chaperone age?
Right. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if they were getting off their shift, they wanted to go ride something, but they're like, hey, I know you just operated this ride, but you can't ride it because you don't have a chaperone. That doesn't make sense. Unless there is a cutoff. Maybe there's a cutoff for the
Your
age.
mind is quite something. Like, for you to connect those dots right away, that's impressive. Here, let me offer a counterpoint to that.
Okay.
Maybe there's an employee exception.
Well, but again.
Chaperone policy does not apply to, and
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. If you're operating a ride all day, you just want to get home,
I know.
get in the air conditioning,
I know.
right?
I get
But
into
anyway, that, and I do know that there have been, over the years, I want to say there's probably been a half dozen incidents where the police do have to get called to break up some kind of fight or what they describe as disruptive behavior at Six Flags.
Well, as a parent, aren't you like, I wouldn't
I think it
allow
makes
my
sense.
kids to, no, I know. And from the other side of this, I agree, and I'm glad that this is a rule. I was just, getting into the specifics here.
But would
no,
you?
no,
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. It's kind of like our little neighborhood pool that we go to. You can't go there without an adult if you're under 18.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's smart.
I think it
because
makes sense.
You need supervision.